Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently attempting to figure out something that we can do about Bohemia. Now, I did find this woman here who has a claim on Bohemia and would be willing to come to our court. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to press her claim. I'm going to invite her regardless, and we'll see if she's interested, or rather, we'll see if that's even a possibility to press that claim. It's an unpressed claim with a female claimant, so I'm pretty sure that that's not going to work. But let's see what we've got here. Of course, Italy is going to come under our control, and we're removing this guy because he's not really a problem. He's just a little bit of an embarrassment. We're going to remove him, and we're going to hopefully have a female child. We do not want male children here, ideally. Ideally. We'll see what ends up happening as far as all of this goes. But for now, this is fine. We do need to get Italy under our control, sooner rather than later. Okay, so with her here, if we were to... Yeah, we can't press her claim there. So I want to look again at the claimants here. That was not what I wanted. I want to look again at the claimants here, and... Let's see. One of these is our courtier. Yes, her. So I'm pretty sure we can't press her claim. I was always pretty sure about that. We're going to demand her conversion regardless. A noble goal. Have at thee, rogue. Okay. So she did indeed convert, and that's perfect. Now, again, we can't push her claim until such a time as they have a female heir, which on house seniority, they're not going to. So I was always pretty sure that that was going to happen this way and that we wouldn't be able to do too much about that. Yeah. I mean, there is this guy here. He would not come on over. Mostly because... he is guardianing his league's children? Interesting. This guy would not accept, because he's his liege's knight, and his liege's lodging standards are good. Okay, sure, fair enough. So ultimately, there's not a lot that we can do about Bohemia. That's for sure. Not a whole lot that we can do there at all. Now, France, we can do something about France. Eventually. The problem is, if we were to attempt to target France right now, there's a good chance that we would end up not getting Italy. Because we're not going to be able to designate the heir of Italy. So we're going to have to wait until after Italy is under our control before we can actually go after France. We did just discover land grants. Really, a murder preventer? Oof. We did just discover land grants, and that means that promissory notes are coming in next. That'll be done in about 2 years. That's not bad. We're going to have our tech maxed out fairly soon here. Of course, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game here. The end of the game is in, I believe, 1451. So that'll be fine. We need to get Italy under our control, and then France. And that is... like, if we can get Italy, France, and Bohemia under our control by the end of the game, I'll be pretty happy about that. The murder scheme was now exposed, but we're still at 95 and 95, so it should be fine, in theory. Okay. I don't know why that closed that window there. Claim on the clan of Italy. What? That's a clan? Italy is a clan. Okay. That's awkward. But sure. We're going to join her war and defend Italy. That's fine. What do we got going on here? Okay. This doesn't look too bad. We can raise up our men-at-arms and maybe a few levy troops as well. Okay, this is looking a lot worse, but this is still looking pretty manageable. About 20k levy troops and our men-at-arms should do the trick. Okay. We're going to head up over this direction. And looks like we do catch them. It's stack wipe one small portion of this. And I guess we can siege some of this down. This is definitely very awkward for her, but okay, sure. She's winning this battle over here. So this looks fully under control at this point. We'll head up over this way. And we're just going to continue to siege for now. She can fight. These guys are sieging down here. This is okay. I don't mind this. After this siege, I doubt we can catch these guys, but I want to try. Yeah, no, we're not going to catch them. So we're going to head down over here instead. Stop these sieges, since our ally is currently sieging. We'll abandon the idea. We're already at 95%, so I'm not concerned. We're going to head in over here and fight these guys. That'll stack wipe. Then we're going to come up over this direction and fight some of these guys. Cool. That stack wipes as well. Now we're going to come down here, see if we can catch this force. That would be amazing if we could. Yep, we do. And I think that'll stack wipe too. And it's over. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. I was like, did she get captured? No, we captured her. We captured Princess Giuseppa here, who was rebelling. So we'll disband all of those forces. And we've got that under control. Fantastic. So, just the fact that we're going to have someone of our faith entering the Kingdom of France, that's going to be a very good, big deal for us. He may convert when he takes over, to be clear. He may convert. Okay. He is dead, and we gained a lot of stress from that. That was always going to happen, though. We're going to host a lavish feast and drop our stress level a bit. Welcome, friends. And there's some collateral damage here, but we're going to drop additional stress because we're compassionate. Cool. So that is all fantastic. She is now pregnant. We are hoping that this is a daughter. That would be ideal. Okay. We accept your generous gifts, and we're going to go for, I don't know, open-minded. That'll work. Cool. So what do we got here? Well, we'll find out. How long have you been pregnant? 8 months? Very soon. We'll find out very soon. Any moment now. Daughter. Excellent. Okay, now we hope that she doesn't have any additional children, or that she only has daughters. That would be nice, but for right now, I would like to come over to this guy. And this guy here is in Ile-de-France. But we'd like to get this set up. Apparently they're related. I find that unlikely. Why would they be related? We've not interbred with France at all, have we? I don't believe we have. Regardless, one generation of inbreeding isn't that bad, right? It might be necessary. So, ultimately, the problem here is that this guy, he is not with his father. And we can't invite him to court. Which makes me sad. That makes me very sad indeed. And this marriage would not end up happening. And that is because this guy's faith is different from ours. At this point, we need the King of France to die, and this guy to take over, and ideally not to convert. Which he may well convert when he takes over France. This guy's in poor health. He is a drunkard. And he is 65. I'm not going to set up a murder on him because that is not good for our stress levels, shall we say. We're going to seclude ourselves here. We are truly at peace, and we drop a stress level. Cool. We can also donate to charity. That's completely fine. Odin is generous. There we go. Do we have any structures to build? I think we were maxed out on everything except our capital. Yes, that is correct. And our capital is now maxed. Sure, we'll visit the royal court, I suppose. 14 court grandeur, sure. And we'll get some piety and not gain stress. Sounds good to me. So, we need to find a good claimant on Bohemia. This guy's got a pressed claim, but he has landed. A lot of these guys do have pressed claims, but are landed. And that's not absolutely great. Here's a pressed claim from a female here. Only -5 reasons. If we were to send her 75 gold, would she join? No, that caps at 25. Okay. And she doesn't have any children. She's 59, so even if we put her in charge, that's probably not going to be super helpful for us. Okay. This guy has a pressed claim, and he does have children. He would not join. He is already in someone else's court. Sure. He's already in someone else's court as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's tough. These guys are kind of unassailable to us right now. That's for sure. That house seniority is rough. Rough to deal with. Under these rules, anyway. Under most situations, though, our brother drank himself to death. Thanks for the stress back, brother. Okay. Under most situations, under most rule sets, Bohemia wouldn't solve a problem at all. We would have taken them over long ago. Under this rule set, they're definitely a problem for us. But that's okay. That is completely fine. This is just a different way of playing. Maybe a learning lifestyle. Sure, we'll get that. So, that's interesting. Princess Giuseppia here is still the heir. Now, why would that be? She's not in this line of succession at all? Maria is also not in this line of succession. Huh. Now that's interesting. Grila's just not in that line of succession at all. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. Hopefully they have additional children. We gain a learning lifestyle perk. And I guess we could be an apostate. Sure. That's fine. Boost up our different faith opinion. So, here's the question. Why is Grilla not in this line of succession? Male preference, and male preference. They're on high partition, so I would not necessarily expect to get all of this. But certainly most of it. Yeah, they have 2 different clan titles, so we would expect it to be broken up into 2 parts. Fascinating. Okay, so promissory notes just finished up, and plate armor is now being exposed. That's solid. Standing armies is going to be done in 22 months, and sappers is going to be what we're going to go for after that. This guy wants us to press his claim, or he'll leave. Honestly, I think we've done what we can for him. May your journey be swift and safe. Did he go back to France? Where are you? No, he went off over this way. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. There's another sun. That's fine there. What we really want here is, I think we have to have a sun here in Italy. We'll see if that ends up happening. I mean, she is 36. She's starting to... Oh, there we go. It just took some time to update. Okay, fantastic. So at this point, this is wonderful. Now, we can't control who she gets married to. Ideal scenario would be that she gets married to this guy. How can we make that happen? Abductions? That would likely not be good for our stress level, but our stress level is already maxed. We could work on it. We'll swap on over there. If we can abduct both of these and then marry them together, matrilineally, that would be the way to go. Now, what is the succession going to end up looking like? This is the clan of Italy here. The clan of Pisa, according to this, would also go to Grilla. Cool. That would be what we want. Okay, we just discovered something, I think, that wasn't even being focused at all. That was in, I think, the High Medieval era? Yes. So the High Medieval era is completely done. Fantastic. So Italy is now, in theory, under our control. We've swayed that guy as much as we can. Yeah, that's fine. So at this point, we now need to get the ability to kidnap. And if we end up dying from our stress, that's not the worst thing. Because then we'll play as this guy, who will hopefully be a little bit better. He is also compassionate, but he is not just. So that will make things a little bit easier for us. That would be great. This alliance, we decline. Okay, so this guy's still in poor health. Sounds good. We need to be able to kidnap at this point, so it's going to take some time. It's going to take several years to get there, but that's okay. At this point, we're largely just waiting. Let's bump it up to speed 5, because there's very little that we can do at this point until some of these things get finished up. So that's okay. We will go ahead and do that. We'll gain some piety. That's okay. We are a religious icon, which is fine. They're standing armies. That's great. We just had a mental break, and this isn't necessarily good. Okay, we'll just tell everyone to leave, and that drops our stress level a little bit. Now, we did just finish up our standing armies, and we're going to grab sappers next. Sappers plus plate armor, and we're getting close to being maxed out on tech. So that is perfect. We're going to hop over here and bump up our maximum size of all of our men-at-arms to maximum size. And I believe we have to replace these with bombards. I believe I forgot to do that. So we'll get rid of these trebuchets. There we go. And put in bombards instead. 1, 2, and 3 regiments of bombards. Cool. And we'll get those all up to size 17. There we go. And now we just need to wait for these to reinforce a bit. We just gained a stress level because our friend died. Okay. We need a new spy master, and that will be our woman here. That'll be fine. And we can call a hunt to drop some stress. We're currently chased by shadows. Okay, we might gain a lifestyle perk from that, and that would be really good. We're going to call a hunt to drop some stress down. Wait, a learning lifestyle focus? No, an intrigue. Okay. 39% chance here. What do we think? Is she involved in a scheme? Probably. We'll confront her immediately. Okay, we just gained some intrigue lifestyle experience. That's okay. We return home reinvigorated, and at this point, we need to continue to drop our stress. So we're going to seclude ourselves. Dropping down to stress level 2. And we're also going to donate to charity. Okay, now what is going on here? Liberty faction? I think we allow it to fire. I think we allow this to fire and we defeat them. That'll be okay. So that'll be about 5 months. And I'm just looking at who our target needs to be. Probably Norway. Looking at this. That should be fine. We'll be able to raise up very quickly. And with our shiny new bombards, I don't think we'll have any problem dealing with them. There's not going to be another faction behind this, right? No. No, there is not. Cool. So yeah, we allow this to fire. Once this is close to firing, we'll drop down to speed 4 again. Okay. We'll drop down to speed 4 now, and we can see they can send their ultimatum in 1 month. So we're going to head over this direction. This is all part of Norway. So we are going to drop our rally point here. We're going to raise our men-at-arms. How many troops does Norway have? 10,000. Do we need more than this? Oh man, 80 stress. We're paranoid and critical, or rather, we're paranoid, compassionate, and just. That makes our stress very difficult to deal with. That's for sure. We're going to raise a few extra troops here. This is more than enough. And we're going to head on in. They can probably send their ultimatum at any time now. Actually, yes, now they can. Go on, send your ultimatum. You can do it. You can do it. I'm rooting for you. We're going to grab our Intrigue Lifestyle perk here. Truth is relative. Any moment now. Wait. Did the faction go away? The faction dropped in strength. Okay. Well, we'll disband these guys. That makes me sad. That makes me very sad indeed. There's a scheme at court? Who could have seen that coming? Absolutely no one. That's who. Actually, I should have accepted that one, but it's okay. So, I mean, we're going to die pretty young with this guy. He's currently 50, and he's got a lot of stress. He's got some very unfortunate traits. That's for sure. Hey, the King of France died. And this guy remained our religion. Okay, so that will not be accepted because this guy is the heir. What if we were to go for this guy matrilineally? Yes. Do it. Okay. So Grilla needs to be our next heir. We need to check in over here. There is Prince Ragnar here. And Prince Ragnar, he's got to go. Yes, we're going to gain a bunch of stress here. Yes, that's okay. We're going to reset our stress a bunch of times here. This guy also has to go. Done. So our stress level is insane. Absolutely insane. But this should get us France and Italy simultaneously. There should not be any real additional chance of more children here, in theory. So that's fine. We need her to die eventually and her to take over. But that's great. It is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to deal with, apparently this Liberty faction is thinking about rising up again. We'll see if they actually do this time. We'll deal with that, and we'll see about getting France and Italy into the fold next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.